We want to give you an update on that semi-truck leaking possibly hazardous materials in Morrison that has shut down part of I-70. This is a live look from Air Tracker 7 right now. You can see that white truck, and it's very small. Towards the bottom of your screen, you can see people wearing orange hazmat suits. There's some other crews behind them walking towards that semi-truck. Now, Denver 7's Veronica Costa, she is live at the scene. We want to get to her now. Veronica, what are you hearing from officials?
Well, I-70 is closed. We know about 2 miles of it. This is both in those eastbound and westbound lanes, not too far from Morrison, because of that hazardous spill. Colorado State Patrol now telling us it was a hydrochloric acid spill. They're trying to determine just how volatile that acid is, which is why you saw those hazmat teams in that live video there in those orange suits. They got here about an hour ago. Within the past 10 minutes, we saw even more hazmat teams show up here. They're from CSP, so they're all going to that specific closure, trying to determine just how dangerous that acid is, which is why this closure is in place. Take a look at this video. This is again from Air Tracker 7. You'll be able to see the semi-truck that we're talking about this morning. And this all happened just before 8 a.m. An officer contacted that semi-truck driver who was off to the side of the highway when they noticed some sort of leak coming from that truck. They made the decision to go ahead and make this closure shortly after noticing that leak. There was mention of a fire, but a CSP sergeant I spoke with said there were no flames. Officers did see the semi heating up, which was more cause for concern. And then, of course, again, they instituted that closure. There are tons of semi trucks out here, a lot of citizen drivers just kind of waiting to see when some of these highways and some of these other roadways start opening up so they can make their way through this area. But this morning, CSP telling us they want drivers to hold off if they're going on this portion of I-70. Take a listen.
For now, we want is everybody to just be patient. We're going to get through this as soon as we can, but it is a risky, volatile situation, and we're just trying to, make sure that nobody gets hurt during this.
And take a look at this over here. That's a Jefferson County Sheriff's Office vehicle that's blocking off US 40. They decided to go ahead and close that highway this morning as well because they say it's just too close to this hazardous spill on I-70. Of course, as you can probably imagine, some semi-trucks and some other drivers were able to make their way through there this morning. There is a separate hazmat situation on US 40 this morning. That's a fuel spill, though, so not as concerning as this hydrochloric acid spill. Right now, we're still waiting for more details from CSP. They do say they anticipate this closure will be in place for anywhere up to 4 hours, so something to keep in mind for drivers. We're near Morrison this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.